What if I told you that deep in the ocean, where sunlight can't reach, there are creatures that create their own light? Forget about needing the sun. These animals light up the pitch-black abyss with their own dazzling displays. Today, we're diving into the mysterious world of bioluminescence to meet the creatures that glow in total darkness. First up is the atoll jellyfish, the ocean's living alarm system. When it feels threatened, it doesn't just sting, it puts on a spectacular light show. It flashes a brilliant red, creating a mesmerizing spiral of light. This isn't just for show. This burglar alarm display is designed to attract even bigger predators to attack whatever is bothering the jellyfish. It's a clever, high-stakes game of distraction, where light is its ultimate weapon of survival. Now, let's talk about one of the most iconic deep-sea predators, the anglerfish. You've probably seen its menacing face in movies, but its real magic lies in that glowing lure dangling in front of its mouth. This isn't just a part of the fish. It's a tiny sac filled with symbiotic bacteria that produce a constant, eerie light. In the total darkness of the deep, this single point of light is irresistible to smaller fish and crustaceans. They swim in for a closer look, only to be snapped up by the anglerfish's massive jaws. It's the ultimate ambush, powered by a living lantern. Next, we have the comb jelly, which turns the deep sea into a disco. Unlike other glowing creatures, the comb jelly doesn't always produce its own light. Instead, its magic comes from refraction. As light hits the tiny, hair-like cilia it uses to swim, it scatters the light into a stunning, pulsating rainbow that ripples down its body. It's like a living prism, creating waves of color that are both beautiful and hypnotic. When it does produce its own light, it's a soft blue or green glow, adding another layer to its otherworldly appearance. Imagine having built-in headlights. That's exactly what the flashlight fish has. This small nocturnal fish has special light-emitting organs right under its eyes, packed with glowing bacteria. It can actually control the light, turning it on and off by rotating the organ or covering it with a small flap of skin, just like blinking. It uses these flashlights for everything: to find and attract plankton to eat, to communicate with other flashlight fish in complex patterns, and to startle and confuse predators. It's a multi-tool for survival, all packed into two glowing patches. Let's descend even deeper to meet a creature straight out of a horror movie, the vampire squid. Despite its name, it's not a true squid or octopus, and it definitely doesn't drink blood. It lives in the oxygen minimum zone, where few other animals can survive. Its most amazing trick is how it uses light to disappear. When threatened, it can eject a cloud of glowing mucus instead of ink. While its attacker is distracted by the sparkling cloud, the vampire squid vanishes into the darkness. It can also make the tips of its arms glow, creating confusing patterns to mislead predators. Next, we encounter the glowing sucker octopus. This is not your average octopus. As its name suggests, its suckers can do more than just grip, they can glow. This incredible creature, also known as the Staroteuthis circensis, produces a greenish-blue light from its suckers. Scientists believe it uses these flashing lights for a few reasons. It might be to lure in the small crustaceans it preys on, attracting them like moths to a flame. Or it could be a defensive tactic, flashing brightly to startle a predator just long enough for the octopus to make a quick getaway. If you like this video, please click like, subscribe, and share. It helps me create more amazing videos for you. Now, let's look at the hatchetfish, a master of camouflage. This small, silvery fish gets its name from its hatchet-like shape. But its most incredible feature is its belly, which is lined with light-producing organs called photophores. It uses these lights for something called counter-illumination. From below, predators looking up would normally see the fish's dark silhouette against the faint light filtering down from the surface. The hatchetfish matches the brightness and color of the light from above with the light from its belly, effectively erasing its own shadow and becoming invisible. Did you know there are sharks that glow? Meet the kitefin shark and the velvet-bellied lantern shark. These sharks are covered in tiny photophores that emit a soft blue light. Just like the hatchetfish, they use this glow for counter-illumination, blending in with the faint light from above, to hide from predators lurking below. But some glowing sharks might also use their light to communicate with each other during mating or to illuminate their prey in the dark. It is a reminder that even the ocean's top predators have a few glowing tricks up their sleeves. Picture a garden that lights up when you touch it. That's the sea pen. This fascinating creature looks more like an old-fashioned quill pen than an animal. It's actually a colony of tiny polyps that anchor themselves to the seafloor. When a sea pen is touched by a fish or even a gentle current, it triggers a chain reaction. A ripple of brilliant green or blue light pulses through the entire colony. This startling flash is a warning to potential predators, and it can also signal other sea pens nearby, creating a wave of light across the ocean floor. Let's head to the waters of Japan to find the firefly squid. Every spring, these tiny squid gather in massive numbers for an incredible spawning event. Their bodies are covered in photophores, but the most powerful ones are on the tips of their tentacles. They flash these lights in complex, synchronized patterns. Scientists believe they use these light shows to attract mates, coordinate their movements within the school, and even to startle predators. During spawning season, they light up the entire bay, turning the waves into a sea of twinkling blue stars. Finally, we have the smallest, but perhaps most widespread glowing organisms, bioluminescent plankton. These single-celled organisms, known as dinoflagellates, create what's called a milky sea or sea sparkle. When the water is disturbed by a wave, a boat, or even a swimming fish, they emit a flash of blue light. When millions of them are present, the effect is breathtaking. Entire shorelines can light up with every breaking wave, and your footsteps on a wet beach can leave behind glowing prints. It is a magical phenomenon that shows how even the tiniest life can create a spectacular light show. Like, subscribe and share if these glowing creatures blew your mind. It keeps the facts flowing. No sunlight, no problem. Which glowing creature amazed you most? Drop your thoughts below. I read every one.